Today, I want to talk to you about how sometimes we need to rewrite the story of our existing gifts and blessings. I found myself at a Jack Canfield event a few years ago before the pandemic, and we were tasked to do this pattern finder of numbers on a piece of paper. And for the longest time, I told myself, well, one, I have a learning disability. So I told myself that I was dyslexic because somebody else told me that I was dyslexic. The second thing is that I told myself I'm not good with numbers. And then the third thing is I judged the quickness in which I would do something as a flaw, character flaw. I must have missed something. That's what would go through my brain because that's what people would tell me. That's what my teachers would say to me if I finished something quickly before the time they thought it needed to be done. And so here I am at this event doing the exercise. And sure enough, I'm one of the first 3 people that finishes the exercise because we were told to set down the paper and pen and look up when we were finished. So I look around, I realize, okay, I'm done. I said, okay, wait, someone else is done. What happened? Did I miss something? And so the other person next to me also was done. And I said, can you tell me again what the exercise was? Just to make sure that I got it right. And then he tells me, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I did that. And then we go through, Jack Canfield goes through explaining what the exercise was and the purpose of it and what our brains do and how it's associated with quantum leaps, and very interesting. But what happens is that for some of us in particular, we're faster at it, but our brain is always trying to bridge the gap in the synapses between like one number and another. So it's just this pattern in our brains that is always trying to find that association and link. And for some of us, we just are able to do it very quickly. And I am one of those people. But for the longest time, I was told that that actually was a character flaw and that I needed to slow down, look at my work, see if perhaps I was doing it wrong. Even if I got the information and lesson right, it was like, oh, well, did you, there was an implication of like, okay, did you cheat? Did you look back at the notes? And no, that's just what my brain had associated. But I began to carry a lot of shame about how my brain processed things. And so in some of the coaching work that I do, sometimes it comes back and we look back to the gifts of what you have that perhaps you've been judging yourself for, or someone made it mean something. And it's really one of your superpowers. You're here to bring forth your individuality in your gifts and bring that gift to share with yourself and with others. And in order to do that, you need to rewrite the story of what it means for you owning this gift and how you bring it to the world. And first, you need to bring love and acceptance to it in order for that to happen.